All right, so coming in at number 5, we've got Max Holloway versus Anthony Pettis at UFC 206. This was for the interim featherweight title. Max ended up finishing this one at the very end of round 3 by an absolute swarm of punches, where he had Anthony Pettis up against the cage. Now, this fight truly felt like UFC's test to see if Max could potentially be a superstar. Needless to say, he passed that test with flying colors and destroyed an Anthony Pettis who was in the Showtime days, right? Back in 2016 when he was jumping off cages and knocking kids out. So it was a true statement for Max's career, and it kind of gave us a glimpse into 2018, 2019 when Max would really take that next level. Coming in at number 4, we've got Max Holloway versus Will Chope at UFC Fight Night 34 back in 2014. Now, this was at the closer to the beginning of Max's career. I think it was only his 6th or 7th fight in the UFC. Max actually almost finished this one at the end of the first with some crazy knees to the body, but ended up finishing it halfway through the second, with a flurry of punches when he had Will Chope up against the cage. At number 3, we've got Max Holloway versus Akira Kurosani at UFC Fight Night 53 back in 2014. Now, Max actually almost finished this one in the first round as well, but he ended up catching Akira coming off the cage. Akira Kurosani always liked to throw heavy coming off the break up against the cage. Max knew that. He caught him with a big right hook, and Kurosani went out. Coming in at number 2 for me is Max Holloway versus Brian Ortega at UFC 231 in 2018. Now, this was one of those fights that probably made you really nervous if you're a Max Holloway fan. Brian Ortega's jiu-jitsu has the potential to win him any fight, no matter how much of a difference there is in striking. But Max was able to bring out that Hawaiian animal, lured Brian into fighting his fight, and with some incredible takedown defense throughout the fight, he ended up getting the win by doctor stoppage, as he very well deserved. I mean, Max Holloway was picking Brian Ortega apart this entire fight on the feet, and Brian wasn't able to get it to the ground. Even though Max Holloway came into this fight as an underdog against Brian Ortega, I don't really think that'll be happening ever again, but this also was another one of those fights that truly proved that Max Holloway is Max Holloway for a reason. It's the blessed era for a reason.
Is a Friday, so she said she wanted me to come ask you, did you maybe mean to wrap it around and end it on 27, like 6-5? Here's the order now.
At number 1, I couldn't just settle on one fight. I had it narrowed down to Max Holloway versus Jose Aldo 1 or 2. Of course, these fights were at UFC 212 and 218, but I ended up choosing both of them because I feel like both of these fights are where people truly started to believe that Max was the truth, that it was truly the blessed era now. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Max had fought some big names leading up to these fights with Jose Aldo, like he had Ricardo Lamas under his belt, Jeremy Stevens, Charles Oliveira, Cub Swanson. But when you go out and dominate a legend like Jose Aldo 2 times in a row, that shows even the casual fan that this guy is special, right? Like, this guy is here to stick around. I mean, that's when Conor McGregor got shot into stardom, is when he starched Jose Aldo. And that's when Max Holloway truly got the boost he deserves when he goes out there and dominates Aldo twice. But Other than that, guys, I'll let this highlight of Jose Aldo versus Max Holloway, both of the fights, play out. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's a different format. Let me know what you guys think about it, if I should keep doing it, if I should just keep doing what I've been doing. I'm truly interested to know. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the growth of the channel. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe if you like the content, and we'll catch you on the next one.